up, fam? So cheap. So I was just getting a little message from Spirit this afternoon, and feeling called to share. And it was just receiving that we are in a area of our evolution spiritually as a people that is a gusty wind area, and to expect turbulence. And to me, kind of what I'm getting from this, what I'm receiving from it, is that Spirit's really calling on us to work with buffalo medicine right now, and who is a spiritual totem of the North, from my understanding. And when I think of buffalo medicine, what I really sit with is the buffalo is steadfast, and that the buffalo, when there is stormy weather, will go into the storm knowing that the fastest way through the storm or the fastest way out of the storm is to get through it. And this also ties into me about like rewilding, because from what I understand, cows, basically any other animals, specifically ones that have been domesticated, will go away from the storm, trying to avoid it. And then this route actually can prolong the length of time that they spend in the storm, because they're trying to exit the same way the storm's coming in. So we really want to sit with that buffalo medicine and kind of sit with ourselves and look for that strength and that sense of direction with us, and knowing that whatever we're going through right now, the fastest way to get through to the other side of it is to go through it. And the more we try to avoid it, the more that we are going to prolong these spiritual lessons and whatever it is that we're going through at this time. And I think that's just a powerful reflection to think about. And I'm specifically going through some difficult periods with some kind of up-leveling spiritually that I'm working on with my daily practices, with my meditations, with my connection to Spirit. And it has been turbulent. There's been a lot of kind of ups and downs and feeling like wobbly energy. And I think that that's perfectly fine and should be treated with gratitude, because it's allowing us to take a more in-depth look at these patterns and these old ways of being that we have been ingrained in, and we're able to reflect on those and really take a deep look at what's important to us. And I believe that these like kind of perceived missteps or bumpy roads is allowing us to look at the fact that these patterns and these old ways of being are no longer helping us. And it's showing us by experience, by getting to feel our internal reaction, feel our heart response, our soul response, what it feels like to continue repeating these old patterns or kind of slipping back into old patterns. And it's just showing us that, this doesn't feel good. And it's just a reminder, like, look, there's a reason why we're moving out of this path towards a different path. So if you are going through any kind of like turbulence or a gusty wind time in your spiritual evolution, or maybe slowly slipping back into old patterns a bit, or kind of ups and downs and dealing with a lot energetically right now, just know that you're right where you're supposed to be, and that all of the things that are happening for our highest good. And Spirit wants us to know that the more that we turn into our storms in life, and the more that we face them head on, the faster that we will evolve through them. So I think that's super important, and it's something that I'm working on quite a bit in my life right now. is the areas where I spiritually bypass, the areas where I have these goals and these ideals and these things that I want to do, and I'll kind of slip back into old coping mechanisms, whether that's nicotine or tobacco, smoking tobacco in a non-ceremonial way, like not smoking the pipe, and different things like this, which I've made a commitment with Spirit to, only use medicine ceremonially. And a few times here and there where I haven't been as strict with my intentions and creating a sacred space for these experiences. And I think that that's, important for us to have these ups and downs. And I do believe that through these ups and downs, it actually accelerates our spiritual growth. Like, we think that if we just are on the up and up and doing things as the way we're supposed to and the way we foresaw things going in our mind, I don't think that we learn the lessons as fast, and that we grow, and that we can create a sense of momentum as easily as when we go through these kind of ups and downs. It springboards us, it accelerates us, it's shooting the bow or the boomerang or the slingshot of our spiritual evolution. So it's really about, in the slow times, the down times, the perceived turbulence, we really want to focus on aiming and direction and reflecting and healing the root causes of what it is that's causing us to turn back to old coping mechanisms. So it's really a benefit to us when we have these turbulent, gusty periods in our spiritual or evolution as a person, as a human being, as a species. So Spirit just wants us to know to expect there to be some turbulence and some gusty winds and a bit of some stormy weather that we're going through right now, but it's all going to be for our ultimate benefit and for the ultimate good of the people, of humanity, of all of us as a whole, as a unity. So I just wanted to kind of touch on what I was receiving this afternoon, and I love y'all so much, and sending out my prayers and my blessings and my love and my light and all the good things to each and every one of you. I love you, fam. From the boy and the big guy who resides in every single one of our hearts. I love you.